So our morning update for Sunday morning is Brian sounds like crap. He was sick when he showed up Friday. He just didn't sound terrible. Now he sounds pretty darn terrible.
I feel better though.
He feels good, but he sounds like crap.
I feel better. I'm glad we slept in.
We are, however, socially distanced in this teepee.
I think any of the virus will be killed as it flies over the inferno.
This bad boy is now purple. Last night, the last time we stoked it, I could see flames where the joint is all the way up there. It's probably 5 feet off the ground. It looks janky, I mean, in an honest evaluation, but it works extremely well. It is not smoky in here at all. Never got smoky. Rarely did I ever smell wood smoke, but I mean, it looks janky just the way it's put together. And I mean, at night you can see flames coming out from each edge, not coming out, but you can see the orange in there. And you got a spark arrestor here, and the pipe is put together with draw ties or twisty ties. So is the body, but it really does work good. Works real good, and it is a rocket stove.
One downside is if you fill this thing with wood, it will make it unbearably hot in here, but it won't burn any longer.
Yeah, you're just wasting wood. It will smoke. It will run you out.
Yeah. I was pretty sure at one point it was like 95 degrees to 100 degrees in here.
I was trying to crawl out of the side of the tent at one point, and it got cold last night. Things outside are frosted. Brian's bottom of his sleeping bag was frozen. Now it's just wet because he's got it defrosting, but it was cold. My bag system and clothing was at its limit. So that's really all we got going today. My batteries are dying on these cameras. They don't hold the cold, and I slept with the GoPro with this camera and its battery still dead, even though I replaced the battery, but I think the battery was already exposed to the cold yesterday. I got my phone in my bag, my phone, water filter, 2 GoPros, and I'm sleeping with those to try to keep them warm enough so that they don't break. Like your ceramic water filter, if it's got water in it and it gets frozen, water expands, it'll crack it. Then it don't work. Then you don't filter out the cow poop in the creek.
That's why I didn't want to get the water from the wallow, because I'm like, I don't know if it's frozen ever. It might have. It's the original water filter I bought. My first ever.
Probably 4 or 5 years old.
4 years old. 2017. 2016.
That's where we're at. He's out of water. I'm close to getting out of water. We're also going to relocate today. So we're just, for some reason the elk aren't here. The sign is here. We're not seeing or hearing anything.
Yeah.
But we're seeing more cows than we saw last year.
Yeah, I think the cows might have pushed the elk out. The cows have been roaming around here. Actually kneeled in a cow pie, a fresh one. That was fun.
Well, it's cleaned up pretty good.
We just had to drag it in the dirt a little bit.
Yeah, that's not bad.
My poop stain.
Eventually we get our butts up and get out hunting.
This is where we saw that ground blind the one year. It's right there, yeah.
Unfortunately, the only thing we glassed up are these moo cows. So we did not relocate by truck, but we're going to go work the opposite side of this mountain come around this backside, go past where we went last year, and check out some areas that look like benches. See what that looks like. But it's definitely not around the corner. So we got the opportunity to hunt a little bit en route. And there's more fresh poop.
That's really fresh.
I still got flies on it. There's another pile right next to the tent.
Probably set the tent up in the worst spot, but he'll come in tonight and be like, what?
We'll call it a ground blind.
It's thin enough you could just shoot through it.
Since we aren't filming any elk, the tripods come in handy for holding our bags to filter water in.
It's become a joke.
Yeah, yeah. The tripod. We carry the tripod just to hang water bags on.
We're such bad elk hunters. Just converted over elk hunting trips into backpacking trips.
We're really just camping.
Yeah.
Is that fresh?
It's pretty fresh.
So right now, we're just following an elk trail. We're at about 10,720 right now in elevation. It's high. Everything is labored. Doesn't take much to get out of breath. This elevation can be brutal. That's a lot of good stuff right there. So we've set up for the evening on this water hole, but we've got a storm coming in. It's getting pretty dark over there. We got some rolling thunder over here. It's not so bad over my shoulder. It almost feels like a cold front's coming in, as if last night wasn't cold enough. Brian hates lightning. We'll see how long we make it here. The thunder's getting more frequent, and that sky back here is getting very angry. Very angry. It is extremely dark. It'll probably be 30 degrees tonight, so I don't mind admitting I don't really want to be wet. About 15 minutes before legal light was up, we had a bull bugle, so we head off in that direction. Our light is waning though because of the storm. That was a chuckleback, wasn't it? That was a weird noise over there though. We definitely got a bugle back here. Sounds like it's below the bench. Possibly in the meadow that's back here. So we're trying to close a little ground on it. But I'm real sure we're the only hunters back here. We haven't seen hide nor hair of anything else. Alright, so we desperately needed water. So we came to the spot we knew there was some. And we also had some coffee. Then we just heard a bull bugle this way. Sounds like it's the same bull from this morning. And he's not responding to our bugles. He's not coming in, so we're just going to try to get closer. See if he bugles again, get closer, and then maybe cow call it to him. See if that'll get him to come over. Maybe he's not aggressive, but he's still looking for the ladies. He's a beta male.
home one shot. 10 yards from the top.
So, after we went toward that bugle, found nothing except cows. And eventually, we start making our way back to the camp to pack up, and Brian ripped the bugle. We got a response, so we played with that a little while, which caused us to drop some more elevation. So now we're just trying to get back up. We got to go from about 9,900 to about 10,200. The steepness is pretty bad. The weight's not bad, but we're at 10,000 feet. Everything sucks. And Brian said, I'm gonna try to get up to the top of this little steep stretch right here in one shot.
This is like high school all over.
Turn this into a workout.
You're not gonna see anything.
Yeah.
Might
Might as well get something out of it. You stripping down later? Sorry folks, but we're gonna keep this PG.
Brian doing work with his skull hanging.
Oh, it was a bull. Somebody capped it, huh? Somebody's skull capped it right here. And the rest of the carcass.
There we go. That's it. That's the one.
I'm a weird person. I have weird hobbies.
Alright, so we're gonna call it. We finally did get up that hill. We packed up camp. We did over 7 miles Saturday, over 7 miles Sunday, and we're gonna break 5 miles by the time we get back to the vehicles.
Hurting. 2.5 days hurts.
Yeah, that's a fair amount of mileage up here at 10,000 feet, 2.5 days. Got to play a little bit this morning. I wouldn't say we were in the game. We were probably tailgating, listening to the game on the radio. But at least it was something more, a better morning than the other 2 mornings. At least we had something to work with.
I'm gonna go try and help Ian kill something. So Ian drew a 7-point tag, so we'll see if I can help him get it done.
So we're gonna pack up, walk out of here. Hope you liked this video. If you did, give us that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down there, and as always, thanks for watching.